Volkswagen previews hotter ID7 sedan with 551 HP ID.X performance concept. Does this mean our dual-motor ID7 GT-X will be exciting? The Volkswagen ID7 is heading to America next year, and as the German company warms up its marketing machine to take on Tesla, the ID7 sits firmly in between the very popular Model 3 and larger Model S. Performance is apparently on the automaker's mind. We know an ID7 GT-X, a dual-motor, higher-performance variant, is coming. For Europe, at least, VW gave us the ID.4 AWD instead of the GT-X, and we assume that trend will continue for the ID7. And to prime the pumps for its additional performance, VW showed off the ID.X performance concept in Switzerland over the weekend, which, in a quirk of translation, is referred to by VW as an all-electric sports limousine. Volkswagen has a history of doing performance concepts in the traditional sense of the word concept, pushing the boundaries a bit, rather than being a very lightly disguised preview of exactly what will go on sale. It shows what is possible, per VW, not what to expect. So, for that, we applaud them. Concepts should be just that. It also means that you shouldn't necessarily expect aggressive aero and a big ol' rear wing on any production GT-X. Although, who knows? Maybe VW will choose not to unpimp their auto. But with expectations set, let's examine the ID.X performance concept a little more closely, because the ID7's looks are actually improved by this concept's add-ons, particularly the aero kit, and less so the contrasting fender flares and wing. The aggressive rear diffuser is a little bold, and there's no mention of whether any of the aero aids actually aid aero. Also out back is a tinted taillight cover. The ID.X performance's lowering springs are aggressive, with a roughly 2.3-inch drop, and are described as especially stiff. The ID.X performance rides on attractive, gold multi-spoke 20-inch wheels wrapped in sporty Michelins. Inside, as with the exterior, there are ample red accents. In case you didn't get the message about its sporting intentions, the dual-motor powertrain in the ID.X performance is good for a total of 551 horsepower from a front asynchronous motor and a rear permanently excited synchronous motor, a setup that allows for a temporary overboost function for a short-term bump in power. VW hasn't yet revealed what the total system output for the production ID7 GT-X will be, but it should be a fair bit less, almost certainly less than 400 horsepower, so closer in spec to the Hyundai Ioniq 6 dual-motor versions. Whatever hot rodding VW did to the concept, it's probably a hoot to drive. Who will actually drive it is anyone's guess. We hope VW throws us the keys. It may not tell us much about what to actually expect from an eventual ID7 GT-X, but it's nice to see VW applying some imagination to its ID line.